I often get asked why I give my energy to toxic and low vibrating men, or at least why I did in the past. And my answer is grooming. That's my answer. It doesn't matter. I could go into it even further, but it's grooming. Like I was groomed to accept bad behavior, and so I accept bad behavior. And that's why I'm so passionate about talking about grooming. Like I understand that I am an amazing woman. I understand I am loyal and loving and kind and nurturing and beautiful and funny and intelligent. And that's not me blowing up my own ego. That's just the truth. I'm a good person. I am. And yet I let toxic men into my life. I did in the past, and I'm learning how to work through it. But the answer is always grooming. I do it because I was groomed. And that's why we need to talk about grooming, because we see people and we're just like, why are you tolerating that? Why are you putting up with that? Like, why don't you know that you deserve better? Because a lot of people in childhood were treated horribly by the people that were supposed to treat them kindly. That's just the reality of it. I see wonderful people all the time accepting bad behavior at work or in relationships or from friendships. And it's not because they are stupid. It's not because they don't have an understanding that they're good people. It's because it's literally in their blood, in their DNA, in their upbringing. It's called grooming. They were groomed to accept bad behavior. I was groomed to accept abuse. And so it's taking me years to ungroom myself. And so, although I'm better at it, although I see it more clearly, it doesn't even mean necessarily that I can run from it. And it doesn't make sense to people that weren't groomed. So if you have a beautiful, loving relationship, if you know what you deserve and you don't accept anything less than that, then I'm excited and happy for you. And I'm watching you. And I know that that will come in my life too at some point. But in the meantime, I am grooming myself. And I am learning that when it doesn't feel good, when I know that I deserve better, that it's okay to walk away, that I don't have to accept the things that I had to accept as a child. I had to accept abuse as a child because, sorry, my dog is eating the bone, because that's what happened to me, is that I was groomed to accept bad behavior. And that's the thing that we need to talk about more, is grooming is a real thing. It is. And when you're groomed to accept abuse, you can't walk away. I didn't have a choice. I didn't get to get up and walk away and tell the family members, like, don't do that. Like, I had to accept it. And so I'm learning not to accept it now. And I'm very vulnerable when I come in here and I talk about these things, because a lot of people either don't understand it or are embarrassed to talk about it. And I'm not embarrassed to talk about it, because I understand that it comes from an unworthiness and a grooming. It comes from being told that I don't have autonomy of my own body. I didn't. I had to allow things to happen. Actually, Dr. Gabor talks about this, is that you didn't get to get up, you didn't get to go away, and so you had to suffer and you dissociate. And so it's painful to be a woman that was groomed from infancy. It's painful to see the behavior and know that I deserve better. I know it. And that's the thing that's even worse, is that rationally you know it. And people are telling you, like, get out, like, what is wrong with you? But those are people that weren't groomed. And I have these conversations with other people that were groomed all the time. I have many friends that are accepting a lot less than they deserve. I do. And what we should be talking about is the people that are doing it, the people that get away with this behavior. Those are the people. We always go to the victim. We victim shame. And we really should be looking after the people that are doing the groomed behavior, the people that are unkind, the people that take advantage of people that were manipulated and abused as children. So if you know people that are putting up with less than they deserve, then please know that that probably wasn't a choice for them at some point, and they're doing the best they can. So no fear, just flow. You are loved. We're all going to be all right. Thanks for tuning in.